What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Cooked by Mutile. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please consider watching other videos and subscribing. And to my tiny subscribers, as always, thank you so much for always coming back. Today we are making a very simple beans curry. Very easy. You don't need to break the bank. The ingredients are easily found at home. So let's go. I start by placing my pot on fire and adding some oil. The amount of oil you use depends on how much beans you're making. And then I'm going to add in my onions, which I'm going to cook until they start turning a little golden brown. Then I'm going to add in my potatoes, which I'm going to stir in the onions for around 30 seconds. I want to get my potatoes to be a little crunchy on the outside before I add the rest of the vegetables. Next thing I'm adding is my green pepper, and I'm going to stir in for a few seconds. I feel like this just brings out the aroma, when you mix it with the potatoes for like 30 seconds before adding the tomatoes. Then I'm going to add my tomatoes in the space that I created in the middle of my pot. If you watch several of my videos, you'll notice that I do this a lot. I feel like this enables all the vegetables to cook separately. And then I'm going to go in with my carrots. By separately, I mean you can actually taste each vegetable. There's no overpowering. I feel like at times the acidity of the tomatoes can overpower the other vegetables when they are cooking. Then I'm adding one vegetable stock cube. I won't be using any salt in this recipe because one, the vegetable stock cube has some salt, and two, my beans were boiled with the salt, so there's already enough salt. Pound the tomatoes with your cooking spoon until they are a paste, and then mix in all the vegetables together. Then I'm going to add in my already boiled beans. I had soaked my beans overnight and then boiled them for several hours with carrots. Once my beans are nicely mixed with the vegetables, I am going in with another vegetable stock cube. So in total, I have used 2 stock cubes for this recipe. Next thing I'm adding is my coconut milk. You can also use the ordinary milk, or you can use cooking cream. They all work out perfectly. Some people add their milk or their cooking cream at the last step. I prefer adding mine at this step because once I add the water and cover and let that boil for several minutes, the flavors will be so rich. I feel like just letting it boil for some minutes brings out the flavors so well. So I'm going to cover that and let it cook for around 3 to 4 minutes on medium heat. Keep stirring after every 2 minutes, and if your sauce is as thick as mine, you need to control your heat. Our curry is ready and I am garnishing using coriander. Look at all that sweet smoke. This smells so good, and the flavors out of this world. It is so good. You guys, you need to try this. You can always enjoy your beans with some bread, with some rice, with some pasta, with some chapati. The list is endless. My favorite is to have my beans with some rice. Look at that, guys. How good does that look? you need to try this recipe and let me know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on the next one.